Hey guys, this is Kiko25X here at the ARG circuit in Worcester, Massachusetts. We are here with
Janet Randolph.
And what place did you get in the event?
I got 8th with Spellbook.
Spellbooks, okay. What made you want to run Spellbooks at this event?
The last event, my friend Sean McCabe, he won with, what was it, Constellars? Yeah, Constellars. He won Constellars. And this deck has like a good matchup against Constellars. But I also made this deck have like a better matchup against like Dragons too. So I chose like more of a control build, which had Justice and Kaiku, and like I also made like 3 MSTs to like keep my tower on board, so I would like withstand advantage and stuff.
Are you new to topping events? Is this your first event to ever top?
Yes, this is my first time topping the ARG event. I usually I topped 2 of the 3v3 things, so.
Okay. Very good. All right, well, you want to run us through the deck real quick?
Yeah, sure. I played 3 Justice. She's pretty much the opening play for the deck. It gets you can play any spellbook to get any spellbook, and you get your Priestess. Sometimes I hold her in the Dragon matchup. I don't really drop her until I'm guaranteed like a winning position. And also 3 Kaiku. This also protects you against the Dragon matchup, and also like the mirror match because they cannot fate you. It also messes up the Dragon player's count, and it keeps control of the game when you're playing against Dragons.
Okay.
What I also loved today was probably 3 MSTs. I played 3 Blue Boys.
What did you like so much about the 3 MSTs?
It saved the point of my deck. It's like the point of this deck is to have this stay on the field, just resolve. So as long as that resolves, and as long as the game stays for like maybe 3 or 4 turns, you're most likely to win. Sometimes 2 if you open up more than 1 Priestess. So.
Okay.
And everything else, I guess, is pretty standard. I chose Phoenix Chain because people always like playing Black Rose to like clear my field, and that's like really devastating. So I chose Phoenix Chain over I don't know, like SD Prison. I mean, I could play like Compulse, but Compulse just puts it back in their hand and they don't just like contribute to the field.
Is there anything you would have changed in the main deck, knowing what you know now at the end of the tournament?
Players in the gold sarcophagus.
I might have changed the Mirror Force for a Compulse.
Mirror Force for Compulse? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and do you want to go ahead and show us the extra deck?
Yeah. Play Temi Tempo. If I played against the Ophion deck and I had like 2 Justice and I already had Priestess in my hand, I could detach and just get rid of their material.
Right.
This guy's pretty standard. He's really cool. He weakens monsters when they're summoned, so I can weaken like the Dragon monsters or anything I want.
Okay.
Or like Kaikus for the mirror matches, and then he just beats them over.
Right.
This guy's also good. He's also, if I have like double Justice and I'm like going into time or something, I can have this set up like that.
Exactly.
Or a torrential play and just start destroying some of their cards. Just because it's Spellcaster.
Very good.
Abyss Dweller, just in case I have like 2 Kaikus or life in a Blue Boy into another Blue Boy. Gotchi's pretty good. It helped me win a game once against Mermills. It made my Kaiku a little too big.
Okay.
Just Arcanite, just a Spellcaster. Librarian. Stardust. Hierophant. I made her twice this week. I played it against a Dragon player. He set 4, and he already used Warning on one of my blue guys. So what I did was, I think I lifed the Kaiku back, and I had a Priestess, and I made her, activated her effect, Chain Wisdom, destroyed all 4 of his back row.
Ah, damn, man. Nice.
So yeah. This is with the Blue Boy play. If the Blue Boy sit there for too long and you want to do some damage, or just kill them with Blue Boy and Priestess, that's usually about 5,000. My stroke is also for double Kaiku, and Cowboy is also for double Kaiku as well. You won't really go into the extra deck except for like probably Phoenix.
Okay. And then do you want to run us through the side deck real quick?
Yeah. 2 iron walls. Oh no, 2 rivalry of the warlords. I'm getting to the good part already. 2 mind crush. I side this against the mirror and water, and maybe dragons if you're playing like the tree version.
Okay.
Breaker. He's also really good against rogue decks like Evil Swarm and Constellar. And if you power over it with against Ophion, it's like really good.
Okay.
Priestess. I put in another Priestess just in case I'm going into time or something like that.
Okay.
Because I can just deal damage and my opponent might not be able to deal. Especially if I have a back row set with maybe two or three Priestess.
Okay.
So this just heightens the chance of me having a big monster they have to deal with in time, or against a rogue deck like water, because this water can't really deal for her too well either. Yeah, so she's still really good, and she's synergized with the deck. 2 Goza matches. This card is really good. It didn't come up to me. It didn't come up till top 16.
And it put in a lot of work there. I watched that match.
Yeah, it put in a lot of work. And then it just like saves you from return sometimes. And usually all you need is Kaiku on board, and they can't really get dragons out if they use most of their resources. Soul Drain. Gotta play this card. Star card doesn't do anything wrong to your deck.
Right.
If you have this in Kaiku up, you can start removing their actual dragons, and then they won't get the effects for them.
Cool.
And my personal favorite, 2 Jalgans.
He put in some good work too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. If you happen to get Black Rosed while your tower's up and you have 3 books or more, you can just special summon him. And then if that forces the dragon player to use most of their resources, they can't return you, they can't bring out another dragon. So by then, if your hand's bad or if you have another tower, you can just like sit on tower and just sit on him. And usually they can't beat over it because they have like Debris Dragon and the Tree Dragon. There's like usually there's only small guys.
Right.
Of course, Eska can't really beat over them. And 2 Iron Walls.
Once again, for those players,
This card.
championship qualifying number 6.
When you play this card, you play it either to force your opponent to blaster it, but usually you can also have a Fate play set up, so when they kill that, they still have to deal with the Fate play.
Right.
And it also brings back your life card. You can also replay life if you kept that in. I usually side this card out, but yeah, you could do like a lot of tricks with Iron Wall. It may like shut down like 1 or 2 cards in your deck, but it like kills the dragon deck.
Right.
And I play against 8 dragons today.
8 dragons, and you got top 16. Very good.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Very good.
And my personal favorite, 2 mystical ref panels. At first I didn't really like the card because I was like, oh, they have to open up with this. But usually when they open up with that, it means they win the game. So I usually side these and like if I'm going first. Sometimes if I'm going second, if I see cards of consequence, because sometimes they don't always draw it immediately.
Right.
And I basically win the game, and that's usually it, because either they're just like playing down the whole entire game.
Okay.
And it's like pot of greed for me.
Right.
It's like a -2 for them.
Exactly.
So
Very good. All right, and so is that it?
that's everything.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for the deck profile, and good luck at the next tournament you attend.
Oh, thank
and
you.
Tell everybody your name one more time.
Jarrett Randolph.
And do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to my teammates on Team Wolfpack, and shout out to Fraser Smith, and shout out to this guy.
All right.
Bobby. I played him round 6, and yeah, we had some fun.
Good. All right, man. Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.